Now that was about the first chapter. The second chapter is about the basic terminologies used in economics, where we discussed about different terms. And I think that I was discussing about utility, a very important term which cannot be measured. What actually utility is? Utility means the want satisfying power of any commodity, or the capacity of any commodity to satisfy the wants of any customer is known as what? Utility. Actually, it's an abstract term which cannot be measured, which cannot be calculated. It's an ethical term. How much a person is satisfied after consuming a definite quantity of commodity that cannot be ascertained or calculated very easily. Very easily means that cannot be calculated. But still, in economics, an attempt is being done to make a proper calculation with regard to it. Now, from that term utility, there are few terminologies which are being used. For example, total utility, marginal utility, and average utility. It is being represented with the letter capital A and U, that is average utility. For MU, capital M and small u, that is marginal utility. For total utility, capital T and small u, that is total utility. Now, when we talk about the word total utility, it means the sum total of different utilities or satisfaction derived by the consumer at a stipulated period of time. Make sure that whatever definitions we are defining in economics, that should be ascertained, or in that definition, that word stipulated or specific time period is always to be added. That means it is a summation of, or it is a sum total of different utilities or total satisfaction derived by customers after consuming different units of different commodities. That is known as total utility. Next is about marginal utility, which is very important. Marginal word means additional. We all know that when we consume different units of commodities, for example, chapati, one chapati, then the next chapati, then the third chapati, then fourth, and so on. That means the quantity of each and every unit was same, 1, 1, 1, 1. But if I tell you, and it is your personal experience also, we cannot claim, we cannot say that the utility derived from every chapati is same. It's not possible. The satisfaction derived from very first unit of chapati will be comparatively higher than that of second chapati, and second chapati will be more than that of third chapati, and so on. And there will be a time when our stomach will not allow to consume any other unit of chapati. And that particular, with the help of this phenomenon, we come to a conclusion and we derive a specific law, that is known as law of diminishing marginal utility. That says, when a consumer consumes more and more unit of the same commodity at the same interval of time, the utility or satisfaction derived from every additional unit goes on diminishing or decreasing one after other. For example, a thirsty man, the utility derived from the very first glass of water will be highest. He'll consume it with much more excitement and curiosity and anxiety. But for the second glass of water, he may not be having the same level of satisfaction. Third, the utility is going to decrease. Fourth, again decreased. Fifth, probably it may be possible that he may not be in the need of any glass of water. So the utility becomes what? Zero. And suppose if you are pressurizing the same person to consume one more additional, that means the sixth or the fifth glass of water, a situation may come. What situation may come? Situation of vomiting. So this is known as diminishing. Here utility is what? Diminishing or decreasing. So this law is known as law of diminishing marginal utility. It goes on decreasing one after that of other. It goes on decreasing. Now, I hope that I have provided a chart containing 3 columns. First column, it was about the units of mangoes. Second was total utility, and third was marginal utility. that I have already noted down on the whiteboard. You people have recorded it. If not, please do intimate me through your queries. Now we talked about the diminishing